Deforestation is a major problem that we're facing right now. And if it keeps up at this rate, then within 100 years, our rainforest could be completely gone. The causes of deforestation include oil exploitation, industrialization, agriculture, logging, and human disasters. Agriculture basically is when farmers tear down trees to create more room for crops and for their livestock to roam around. Agriculture is the number one reason that we is the number one reason for deforestation. Human disasters, this includes minor mishaps and up to wildfires. Wildfires can be natural and or human caused. If these go, uncontrollable, just like the ones we recently had in Colorado, it destroys thousands of trees, homes, businesses, crops, the farmlands, everything. The problem is escalated in high temperatures. Industrialization, and that's pretty self-explanatory. That just means that when trees are cut down to build housing developments, apartments, when they build roads in place of those, telephone wires, entertainment purposes, etc. Logging is a process that the trees are cut down in order to make our wood and paper products, and this is done both legally and illegally. Countless amounts of trees are destroyed every year from the process of logging. And then last cause, that's a major one, is oil exploitation, and this is just basically when the trees are cut down and burnt to use for fuel purposes. Deforestation causes major dramatic changes to the world that we don't really realize is going on. It's kind of a slow process that's eventually impacting greatly. One of the big things are dramatic climate changes. Trees, they're just like they're big, huge plants. They absorb water, and, when there's water in the air, the water is absorbed by the clouds store the water, and then eventually they rain. So this is just our basic water cycle. The less trees they are, which that in turn is the less water that's being absorbed, which is equals to the less rain we have. That leads to a drought, and that eventually leads to areas just being a barren wasteland. Another huge problem that we've all been aware of for a really long time is global warming. Global warming is caused from the greenhouse gases, and they go to the ozone, and they're creating a hole in the ozone. A major greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide. We know that trees put off oxygen and they absorb carbon dioxide. The amount of trees in the world, this is a major storage component of the carbon dioxide. The more trees that we're cutting down, the less carbon dioxide that is being stored, which means the more carbon dioxide that's being released. This is going to equal to faster and more progressive global warming issues. There are some things that I think that we all can do. If everybody works together, we can achieve things to help the issue of deforestation, and that's going to lead to us having longer lives, healthier lives. So, we are the generation that we can change things. We can stand for things. Some of the things we can do is we can educate people on fire safety. We have Smokey the Bear for forest fires. Basically, we just need to tell them, don't play with matches in the woods when everything's dry. We had those fire bans around 4th of July. Those were put in place for a good reason. That can cause major damage, not only to people's homes, but to our trees as well. We should probably pay the ones who protect the forests already, like the forest rangers, a little bit more, and this allows more money to go towards funding and education for forest fires and things like that. Logging needs to be more closely monitored. I previously mentioned that it is both illegal and legal. I think that we need to make harsher punishments for the legal logging and make sure they stay within the limits, and definitely monitor close to catch illegal logging. Like I said, we can make a difference. I think that we underestimate ourselves. Even if you go just plant one tree, that is making a difference. we have the ability to act. Go spread awareness to people around you. Go plant a tree. Go get involved with an environmental group, even a governmental group that can make a difference. But I definitely encourage it because it's going to lead to major, major problems, and we will see them in our lifetime.